Hey, Joe Hawkins from Northern Lights Custom PC and Service here. This is the dark web you just bought off, or Java.gg's. I want to start by saying thank you for choosing Northern Lights Customs. This is the bag where you're going to find your power cord, your Wi-Fi antennas, and all the extra cables for the power supply. Without further ado, let's jump into the specs of this build. This will be white in Windows 11 Home activated when we ship it out. So let's jump into this. So let's run down through your specs real quick. Start with your CPU, your 7600X, your memory, 32 gigs of DDR5, an NVMe, the Corsair MP600 XT, the Clevcrast 910, Wi-Fi 6E, RTX 5070, and now we're going to run a few stress tests. Alright, so now we're going to open up GPU-Z, and don't worry, all this stuff will be removed. All that will be on your desktop is the Thermaltake software and Gigabyte Control Center, NVIDIA app, and Steam. We will be removing everything else. So here's your GPU, MSI Vanguard Edition. And now you'll see your fan spinning up in the top right hand corner. Yep, there they go. This is to show you that this build that we're testing. And if you look here, you'll see your temperatures, clock speeds. They're not going to climb as high as normal. This is a stress test, but you will see your temps go as high as they possibly can. And this is a 4K stress test, so you're leveling out at about, I want to say 63C. It was the highest we've seen in our testing. Memory temperature is going to be right around the same because with these 50 series cards, the memory is very close to the GPU die. And you are pulling 250 watts in this stress test. I'll let this run for another minute and a half or so, just so you can see there's no artifacting. And so it looks like you're leveled off at 62.4. Might go to 63, but it's a really big beefy cooler for this total, this is a big beefy cooler for this 5070. So you're pulling about 350 watts, I would say, maybe. This GPU chip draw, board power, they're about 350. That's the rate where this chip was targeted. Now I want to say that I am running these tests at 4K, but this is a 1440p targeted system. You will be able to do light 4K, but you should be able to do 1440p ultra settings, ray tracing on. No worries. Alright, so you're leveled out there, and if you look at the bottom of the screen, it's got a temperature sensor right there. Alright, so now we're gonna stop that. So we are gonna run the 1440p test, which is this test here. And if you remember right, the listing says we will not turn PBO on. It is on for this test. If you want to turn PBO on, you should just go into the BIOS, turn it on, it's a couple clicks. The only overclocking we will do is we will set AMD Expo on, and that will give you your memory overclock. But if you would like to run AMD Precision Boost Overdrive, you should enable it in BIOS. It is free performance, but when we ship these systems out, we want them as stable as possible, so when the end user gets them, such as you, they don't have problems. We'll shut that top camera off. So you can watch the whole benchmark. So this is a straight up graphics test. You can see the FPS down in the bottom left hand corner. Or actually, I'm sorry, the middle. It says FPS and then gives you an average rate. Here's another GPU test. As you can see, the frame rate's right in the middle of the screen. This is with RT on. This here is a CPU test. Alright, so as you can see here, Battlefield, this test's a little dated, but Battlefield 1440p Ultra 200 plus, Apex Legends 140 plus, GTA 5 145 plus, just with 1440p result, Red Dead 90 plus, Fortnite 105 plus, Fortnite's getting demanded. And I'm not sure why it didn't give us the temps, but when we did do this, the temps are fine, so here's the system spec of everything that's installed. So I want to say thank you for choosing us. I do appreciate it. We're gonna get this packed up tonight. It'll go out tomorrow morning. I just wanted to take the time to show you the performance of your system. But as you can see on your 3D Time Spy score, you're way above average in this system. And these are running at stock settings except for the RAM, like I said. So yeah, I just want to say thank you and appreciate you. Like I said, all your extras, your power cord and all that stuff's going to be in this bag, and it should be on the outer box. The system's going to come double box. Alright, we're going to do a quick rundown on how to run the software for the cooler. Real quick, it is a little bit funky. So as you can see here, these overlays, these gallery overlays here, I have not been able to find a way to get them to work. Oh wait, they've started working now. So that's how you're gonna do that. You're just gonna choose. Okay, so you're gonna go into here and you're gonna choose one of these overlays that you like. And you're just gonna go like that. And then you can choose whatever one of these you like the best. And as you see on your screen here, it has changed. Now, as far as doing a custom overlay, you're gonna go to here and you're gonna download your file and you're gonna put this, you're gonna download whatever file you're looking for. Now there's nothing on this PC right now to do it other than the one I have already created. Oh no, that's not the right one. We're not gonna load that one. There we go. And we're gonna choose that, and then you take this, and you set it where you want, and then you flip it, and there it is. And you save it, and now it should be right here. So you can choose either one, and they all have different sensors and times. I guess it's pretty simple. The last time I knew these weren't working, but it seems like they have updated the software now, so they do work. That's absolutely great. There's literally hundreds of them. They do use a little bit of your CPU to run in the background, but you got plenty of CPU power here, so shouldn't have no worries there. And that's about the rundown of how to run this cooler. So, alright. Thank you very much. Alright, something I forgot to mention in the last clip is you are going to have to use MSI Center to control the lighting on the graphics card. So, it is pinned to your taskbar down here. You're going to open it up. This is MSI Center. And you're going to go to Features, Mystic Lighting. It's probably going to start here. You're going to go to Features, Mystic Lighting. You're going to choose whatever pattern you want. I got it on steady purple because that's how we advertised it. And that's going to control this lighting, the lighting here, and what little bit of lighting is on the bottom of the card. You really can't see it. I'm going to show you that again. Alright, so to control your RGBs on your... Go to Gigabyte Control Center, which is this app here. You're going to go to the color you want, select it. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward, but you want to make sure this header is selected. This one here. So if you change this one here, it's not going to do anything. You need to choose the bottom right, okay? Pretty simple, pretty easy. That concludes the tutorial on what you should need to know. Just keep Windows up to date and keep drivers up to date, and your computer should be great for years to come. And this is Joe Huckins from Northern Lights Customs. Thank you, and we appreciate your business. If you have any problems with this build, we will include a support number that you can call to get help with, and you can always reach out via Java Messenger. It does take a little longer for us to get those messages. So the support number is absolutely the #1 option. But you can always reach out there. We always document everything. So, anyway, like I said, we appreciate your business. Thank you. And we'll be talking to you.